wanna take things slow. Put my mind in cruise control.
I wasn't expecting that. Oh, snap. My fault. Yo, I wasn't expecting
Perfect timing. The most perfect sounder I ever hit. And we're back.
Yo. Oh, my God. I messed up the intro. Listen. If you're listening to my voice right now, you know it's the one and only Dev Cruz sitting next to me. The boy Dave Cruz. And you are locked.
Chevy Chestnut.
I'm getting my sound. And you are locked in to the Cruise Control. And Dave.
Yes.
Listen, bro. There's something a little different about this right here, right? Like, I'm used to having the soundboard in front of us, 2 mics, right? I'm seeing lighting set up. There's a camera right in front of us. We got artwork in the background. You feel me? There's a different vibe about the Cruise Control. Oh yeah, I forgot. Thanks to the controllers, you guys hooked us up and set us up so we can bring Cruise Control live and direct to YouTube. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys for doing this. And now you get to see us. Remember all them episodes where Dave was like, he walk outside, he got like 5 honeys draping all over him. You know what I mean? He's a symbol of perfection. Now you can look at him. He lied. What do you got to What you got to say now, Dave? Now they can see the real you, man.
Man, it feels good to be back. Especially after last week's episode. Who won the top 5?
Come on, man. You see he's dodging the topic of his looks. And also, he's trying to ignore the fact that we haven't been back in like 4 months.
What you mean? Who won the top 5 last week?
I can't even remember what the top 5 was for last episode. Do you know how many months it's been, Dave? Where you been at? You been in a hyperbolic chamber or something like that?
Nah, I just been out here, like... just... Fee, fi, fo, fee. This is what destruction is like.
Yo, man, where you been at, man? It's been months, dude.
Just
how you been,
leveling
man?
up, flexing up, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. How's life? Checking with the controllers. It's been a few months. It's been a while since we've been back. Obviously, there's stuff been coming up. We've been having, some time to set all this up, get the cameras in order, the microphones, everything in order, and life comes up as well. So check in, Dave. What you been up to? What you been doing these past couple months? Like, what's up?
Just
not a few months.
We I feel like we needed a break, to be honest. We did what? We did 69 episodes.
This is episode 70 right here.
70.
Episodes.
We have recorded 69 episodes, and we knew we wanted to transition on to YouTube, which is what we're doing right now.
Yep.
We also needed to literally learn how to get this up and running.
Yes.
So that took some time to do some practicing.
It's difficult, man.
Learn how to understand to work the camera and stuff. We doing this all by ourselves. We don't got no crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For all y'all pods out there that got people, we don't got it like that.
It's
you
just
can't pay
us.
the 5. It's just us. I'm the videographer and the makeup artist. Dev is the chef.
I'm the talent, man.
And the peeping Tom.
They don't hire peeping Toms on cruise.
But no, and then we took some extra vacation time. I went on vacation.
Did you?
I did. I went to the Maldives. You heard?
How was that?
Hold on, let me clap for the Maldives.
Oh yeah, clappers to the front. Clappers to the front, Maldives style.
I did. I went on vacation this summer.
Okay.
To the Maldives, you know what I'm saying? I was out there swimming with sharks.
Oh, okay. And they respected you because you built like a shark.
Exactly.
When they saw you eat that whole octopus in one bite, they was like, yo, he's one of us.
That's not funny. That's too soon. But no, I've been chilling, man. And,
right.
I am glad to be back. You know what I'm saying? What about you? What you been up to?
Oh man, same thing,
That's
man.
Great. So what are we talking about this week?
I can't.
Nobody care about your dumb life.
Come on, man. I've been leveling up. We both use that same word, right?
Yeah.
Cause Mario.
We both got pinky rings.
What? hold up. We gotta stop. I can't even talk about myself anymore. There's actually a pinky ring on your finger.
Yeah.
Let me see. What is that?
It's nothing.
Yo.
It's accessories.
When did you get? Are you going through a crisis?
No, man.
What's going on?
Listen, as a man, you gotta accessorize.
What is the pinky ring gonna do for you though? Can I see it again?
It spins.
I can't even believe it's real. It spins.
It's for anxiety.
That's an
If
anxiety.
I'm ever anxious on the pod, y'all gonna see me like.
You got a Rubik's Cube on your finger. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. But what is the?
How's it embarrassing, Dev? I'm.
This is all hitting me at once, right?
I'm fashionable.
I saw the watch, and the watch was cool. You know what I mean? I was feeling the watch. You got the little beads on, the bracelet on that was given to you by mom. I'm feeling that.
Little.
I like the bracelet, right? But then I didn't even see the pinky. What is it for though? Like what is the purpose of a pinky ring?
Just
what do you
like,
do? What do you do with it?
When people greet you, you give your hand out and they kiss it.
And then when you drinking a cup of coffee, pinky's out. You go give a reenactment real quick, Dave. You talking at work?
Can't we drink this way? It's the other way.
Yo, so obviously Dave's going through a midlife crisis. And how did you afford a pinky ring? Where did you get the funds?
Thanks, controller. Funly.com/Cruz Control.
They didn't read the fine print where it said microphones, cameras, pinky rings.
This is what this
Yo, that's
like.
Crazy. That's embarrassing.
What's up? What you been up to, man?
Oh man, no pinky rings in my life though. You feel me? I'm pinky ringless. I'm pinky
You got a
ringless.
stupid Livestrong brand.
What?
Support Lance Armstrong.
No, this
Trying
is
to fight testicular cancer. Buddy Livestrong.
my godson gave me this, and this is My Hero Academia. It's an anime show.
You don't even believe in God.
And then mom gave me this other John.
Oh,
I believe in mom.
That's true. I believe in mom too.
So listen.
Shout out to mom.
So I've been chilling. Shout out to mom. I've been chilling. You feel me? Again, leveling up, trying to save up money, trying to do bigger things for myself, get better jobs. You feel me? we still looking to get back into school. You feel me? I'm still putting in apps and all that to go back to nursing school. We talked about it. I'm trying to bring it to the front gate. You feel me?
Okay.
So working on a lot of stuff just to level up me, man. Trying to be a better dev. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Any you seeing anybody or anything like that? Let's update the people.
Nah, you know I've been working on myself. I've been working on myself.
Right.
I've noticed that anytime I tried to like push that what's it called? Like you try to push that
Like agenda?
yeah, push that agenda. I always think a little too much, and I always make it a forefront of things when it should just come naturally. So I've told myself that I'm just gonna chill and not really try to push that anymore. Kind of just let it come naturally, let it flow the way it's supposed to be. You feel me?
So since episode 69,
Right.
you haven't gotten no cheeks? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, man. What's up?
Oh.
What's up, Dave? Come on, respect me and my privacy.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm making a declaration right now that
Of cheek pendants.
I'm not gonna talk about your cheek to day ratio or nothing like that no more. You know what I mean? If you don't want cheeks, that's on you. That's a personal decision. You understand?
Come on.
So I'm gonna support you, and hey, let's get busy, right? Let's continue to work on self.
Why? Why you disrespect what I do to you?
I'm not disrespecting you, bro.
I get no cheeks. That's it. Not one.
Not
Not one.
Not one cheek? Not a single cheek? Wow.
Why you sound like the dad from Coming to America?
My son works.
Not one cheek.
All right, cool. So I got pinky rings. You haven't nutted. It's been a great break.
Why you counting my nuts? Relax.
Stop nut watching.
Relax, dude.
And
relax.
now we back.
But now we're back. Cruise Control live, coming to you live and direct. Quick like
Man, it feels cool to be on camera too, man.
quick like This boy's a clown. Why you keep pointing at the camera, man?
I'm gonna just keep looking at the camera.
Listen, quick quick Cruise Control update. We always used to shout out our controllers, right? We used to always show love. We want to let you guys know that you're listening in and the love that you show us, we wanted to give it right back. So we always want to shout you out when big moments come up. And Dave, there's been a lot of huge moments in some of our controllers' life. Huge moments in our controllers' life. So we definitely want to shout out some of the listeners and some of the controllers on what they've been going through and their lifestyle and just everything. So first and foremost,
I'm gonna count them off.
Longtime listeners Dale and Gretel got engaged, baby. Let's do it. Fee, fi, fo, fee. This is what destruction sounds like. Congrats, Dale and Gretel.
I'll count it off.
Longtime listener Christian and his wife expecting one. Got one in the oven. Got one in the oven. How many they got in the oven, dude? One in the oven.
I'm gonna keep counting it off.
Who else? Oh, Kay, who we had on the show. Her and
my man
Bert Cooper.
That's nice.
Engaged.
Wow.
Congrats. Go keep counting with the one pinky. You a clown, man. Who am I missing? Anybody? Oh, longtime listener, Tashi, and shout out to Cruz.
Wow.
Just had their first. Cruz Jr. Healthy baby. We loving it. We love you guys. Congratulations, man.
What else?
Who else? Oh, come on, man. Beans. Beans just brought in another lovely bundle of joy.
So much has happened over this break.
We've been missing so much, so many shout outs that we forgot to give. And I think last but not least, if I might be missing some people here or there, please call me out on it so I can shout you out. Oh no, two more. Longtime listener Isaac and Callista.
Wow.
Engaged. Let's go, baby.
I can't count. I don't have enough fingers.
You need your fingers to touch the ceiling.
I don't have enough fingers to do all this great news.
Dave's gonna buy more pinky rings each time somebody does something.
This is gonna be a pinky full of rings up to here.
And then last but not least, longtime listener Mitch. Dr. Mitch now. I'm sorry, Dave. Can we respect him? It's Dr. Mitch now.
Wow.
Just celebrated his birthday and also celebrating. He's a doctor. Why'd he get the different one?
He's black. Had to turn up the swag a little bit. Shout out the blackness.
Anyway, man, shout out to everybody, all the cruise controllers that we missed.
Yes. Congrats to everybody that did a thing.
Yes. We love you guys.
That whole time, Devin didn't nut not once.
Whoa, whoa. Peter is down.
Your Peter sure was down over the break.
All right, come on. We gonna do this?
Yeah, what's up? Let's get into it. We back. I don't care about the past.
Season 3. I don't care about the past. I don't care about none of y'all babies.
I don't care about the past. For real, I don't care about none of that news. What I care about is we back. It's episode 70.
Yeah.
We on Tube.
Season 3.
You heard?
Season 3. Episode 70. Put your threes up.
We both got COVID. You didn't announce that.
Yeah, I did, but
that was another part of the delays. We got COVID. We still in the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Right? I got a mask on. It's a clear one. But
we had COVID.
He was gonna come back couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and then I got COVID.
Yeah, and I had to make sure you was quarantined 14. How much was it? 14 weeks?
What? No.
14 days?
No, not even 14 days. It's just until you test negative.
Oh yeah, you a frontline hero. I forgot.
Yeah, man, I was right in the hospital, man. Moving and grooving. But no, yeah, we had a lot to deal with over that time. But hey, listen, like Dave said, we are back now. We're ready to get this episode started. And Dave, you know, I'm glad we brought it back this week. You know, we missed a lot of stuff over the weeks. We missed the Kendrick album, right? Oh. We missed the Drake and 21 album. We missed the Beyonce album. Rihanna announced that an album is coming out. We missed a lot of music that we usually would talk about, that we usually would get into. But one thing we didn't miss, one thing that we are gonna talk about right now because the impact and how great it was Wakanda Forever, Black Panther 2 just dropped this week. We saw it yesterday. That John
That noise good.
was flames.
Yeah, we did just see that, man.
That movie
Me and Dad was sitting right next to each other in the theater,
was
holding hands.
holding hands. We spear in hand. One, he was holding the tip of my spear.
Yo, hey, yo,
Jerry Chestnut.
Whoa.
I set you up for that one, man.
Yeah.
I set you up for that one. Nah, but the movie was amazing. The movie was great. Don't shake your head. You was just counting how many times I've
Yeah, but that
I've
was
done
like
it.
objectively, like scientific purposes. That wasn't. I wasn't holding nobody tip of their spear.
No, listen, man. All jokes aside, just Black Panther 2. Probably, and this is what I told you at the end of the movie, that was probably the best Marvel movie I've seen so far. Marvel has a lot of movies to come out.
Of all of them?
Of all of them.
Oh no, you bugging, bro.
Nah, listen, let me say why. Let me say why. If not the best, because there is some that I consider, up there with it. I have to rewatch again. This movie, again, I talk about movies in every aspect. You joked about it one time with me when we talked about the first Black Panther. I look at the music, I look at the scenery, I look at the camera work, I look at the acting, I look at the writing, the editing. Like, there was nothing wrong. There was literally nothing wrong with any of that in this movie. The music was on point. The writing was on point. The acting was ridiculous. You feel me? The Namor might be one of the best Marvel villains ever.
Namor was tough.
Namor, right?
Respect him. Call him the right name.
Namor?
It's Namor. And he explains how he got that name
In the movie. And that was tough. That was tough.
But I like to call him Kulukulkan. You understand? That's what they call him.
They said his people call him that. You not his. You wouldn't.
I'm a part of the people.
You wouldn't last one second in that water.
Yeah. Wow.
Instant drownage.
I can't live in Kukutan or whatever they live.
They live in Talcoon or something like that, right?
Start swimming to the surface.
They start floating.
I have to look at the city from the fluid on the top of the water.
Yo, this boy could not last in Kukulkan's town.
Give me some of that.
But no, man, it was just beautiful.
Imagine living underwater.
Yeah, there's just sharks and stuff.
Oh, so for those of you who don't know, there's a character in the Black Panther, in the new Wakanda Forever movie named Namor, aka Kukulkan, and he is like the
Kukulkan.
He's like the villain of the film, if you will.
Right.
He's the leader of an underground. It's like Atlantis. Like, everybody knows the story of Atlantis or whatever.
Yeah.
But this was actually got like a Mayan kind of cultural twist to it. Mm-hmm. And it's like a lost civilization, but they live completely underwater.
Yes.
This bull could swim underwater and be on land. His people, they live underwater and they go on land. They put these little water masks on.
Yes.
And his skin is blue.
But not his.
But not his, because he's special. But yo, imagine living underwater. Like if your whole city was underwater.
That's scary. That's tough. I think there's stuff scarier underwater than there is on the surface. So like, I think that'd be mad scary. You feel me? There's got to be.
What if Philly was underwater?
Philly? It'd be crackheads underwater.
Oh, water bikes.
Yeah, I mean. Why'd you just
People
make
doing willies on a a jet ski?
That they could swim. Why would they do it on a jet ski?
Because Meek is down there.
Flamers.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was fishes?
Oh my God, that was
That's not funny.
They won't exist.
Come on,
Smoking
man.
on that seaweed?
Listen. Smoking on that seaweed.
Smoking on that seaweed?
What you think? So let's stay on track.
What we talking about, Black Panther?
So, Dave, what did you think?
Nah, you bugging, dude. You talking about it's the best Marvel movie ever?
I thought
Man.
so.
You ever seen Infinity War? You ever seen Endgame?
Right.
I thought it was solid. I did think some of the things you said are appropriate. Namor was great. Mm-hmm. I really think they need to make sure that character is like firmly in the Marvel universe for years to come. He was fire.
He was tough.
He was tough abilities wise.
He was tough.
Acting wise. Spanish wise.
Yeah.
He was Latinx. You heard?
You heard me. We gonna be in the next John.
But yeah.
Yeah, me and you. We gonna be his two right hand man.
Right.
All right, continue.
I thought you were going somewhere with that. That was trash. I didn't think, what's her name? Letitia Wright, that plays Shuri. I didn't think her acting was the best. Like, there was definitely parts that Angela Bassett was great.
Angela Bassett
She was fire.
crazy.
She made me wish she was my mom
For real.
or my queen, because she was just fire.
And what's your name was tough too, I thought. I'm forgetting his name. The main dude, the M'Baku. I thought he was tough.
He was good. I mean, they got a good cast.
Yeah, he acted great as well.
But I didn't think Shuri was believable.
Well, I mean,
And then I didn't know that they were gonna. Well, I don't want to give away any spoilers because it literally just came out.
spoil me.
But I didn't think they were gonna go in the direction they did with her character. But yeah, the whole thing was them mourning the loss of Chadwick Boseman, which I thought they handled well.
They did a great
Shout out
job
to
with
them
that.
for that. It
Rest
was
in peace.
simple. They didn't
Yeah.
overdo it. It was just he died of an undisclosed illness, whatever. But yeah, I didn't think she was it wasn't hitting for me. I was like,
Well,
the parts when I was supposed to cry, I was like,
you was uncryless. You was skip cryless.
I just sharpened my spear.
You had no tears. Yo,
Did you cry?
I didn't cry, but it was definitely a feeling of sadness though.
Wow.
Like,
You got a heart, bro.
yo, cause when you think about it, like Chadwick Boseman really was the face of like I feel like I don't want to say minorities, but maybe colored people in what is minorities better or what? I don't think that's bad.
Yeah, did you just say colored people?
Isn't that a name of a movie?
What?
I don't think. I swear I've heard the term.
Nobody uses the term colored people, Deb. I'm about to sock you for real.
Oh my God. All right, I apologize. I didn't know that was a thing. Minorities is better. Black and brown people.
Yes, go ahead.
Black and brown people is better.
Yes.
He was the first person that was like really good as a black and brown person to be like, you can remember him forever. And he acted well. People actually looked up to him as like as a model figure and like who he was, what he meant to everybody. So it was like, I feel like Chadwick Boseman, his passing was more significant just because you could pick a lineup out of any of these superheroes. They all look like each other. They all the same. They're just the same dude. But him specifically, it was like he carried himself in a different way. And I feel like he brought the best out of everybody around him. So his passing so sudden and such a like you thought about him in the future and what he could bring. And now he's no longer there. It was kind of like all those moments kind of fell into place. You know what I mean? Even at the movie theater we went to yesterday, there was a lot of black and brown people there. Us Spanish people. I saw a lot of other black people there as well. Like
it definitely brings out maybe more viewers than we typically see for a Marvel movie, which is great. I think that was the impact of the first Black Panther movie, solo film. Speaking of, they really do a great job with the visuals.
Yes.
The way they make Wakanda look.
Yeah.
The way they made the underground city look, Kalakatan.
Is that what it was
They
called?
made that look tough.
Is that what it was? Kalakatan?
No, I think it's Talakan.
Talakan, I think, yeah. Peloton.
Yo, they had their own sun in the water, bro.
That was the first thing that I like. That part of the movie when they went
That's how they greet each other.
Kamehameha. I would never Kamehameha you in a greeting. David does his Kamehameha with his pinky up.
And they had their own Wakanda Forever thing too, right? It was like Taliki Tiki Ta.
He was holding that Jamaican song. He was holding that.
But they do. They have
Man.
like like they say Wakanda Forever. They say like Taliki Tiki Ta.
Now stop saying this.
Whatever it was.
No, listen. That part of the movie was the part that made me say like, all right, this might be it for me. This might be up there for me. Just because like visually, I haven't seen anything like that before. And to make that into, the movie was 2 hours and 45 minutes, I believe. It was like 2:40, somewhere around there. To have a movie like that and like just be that great and that like visually spectacular, along with the great acting, along with the good characters and the way everything else meshed in, man, I gotta say that's what did it for me.
I think ultimately it was clear why they were behind the 8 ball, right? And why the Chadwick Boseman loss was such a massive loss, because it's a testament to why like finding a good central character, and when you do, how much of a boost it is to the overall film quality. Yeah. And then if you lose a central character, it just shows how much, like, even at your best effort, which I think they tried to put their best foot forward.
They did.
Making a sequel. It kind of felt rudderless. Like, I wasn't convinced with Shuri kind of being the central focal point of the film.
Rudderless.
Angela Bassett did a great job, but, there's only but so much you can do to compensate for that loss. And ultimately it's the Black Panther, right? The movie is about, and the concept is about this figure. So they did the best they could, but it's definitely was solid. I want to say it's definitely maybe the top film of this phase of Marvel, but not overall. That was a little bit of a stretch. Nah. You still got Infinity War. You still got Endgame. You still got Captain America.
Talking about Captain America, Civil War,
and Winter Soldier.
I think it was better than Winter Soldier.
I don't know. You got the original Black Panther.
I think it was better than the original, and I think it was better than Civil War. I mean, not Civil War. Infinity. No, what did we just say? Winter Soldier. The reason they're all.
I thought it was better than the first Black Panther.
I did. I think the first Black Panther had a better score because Kendrick did the music for that. So I think that's the only reason I would do that. But even this, like, the music was great
next
here.
To the Kendrick album art.
That's my guy, yo. I'm a Kendrick fan. That's been known.
Everything with Kendrick, you just think is the best.
Nevertheless, no, that Black Panther album was tough. Stop frauding. That album was tough.
It's not better than the Bodyguard soundtrack.
We're not gonna have this debate again, bro. But listen, that was the only thing I gave from that last movie. Chadwick Boseman. Those two things. He acted better than Shuri did in this movie, and I think the music was better from last movie. But visually, this movie was better. Fighting scenes wise, this movie was better. I think powerful acting, this movie was better because Angela Bassett had that scene where she was like, going off. I don't want to do any spoilers, but she had that scene where she was going off on the one soldier, and then like all of Namor's parts were like ridiculous. Like he was truly a menace. He was truly, somebody called him an anti-hero, which I think, kind of think about it maybe, but somebody had told me, like, don't call him a villain, call him
he was like a complex character, which does end up being the best characters, especially in superhero movies. It's like he's not a traditional just bad guy, like evil for no reason. Or a good guy. He was like in the middle. He was kind of gray. And Mike had his reasons, but he also did some stuff that you like.
But then again, it was like compare him to Michael B. Jordan, who was also anti-hero or tried to be. And I think he just blew him out the water as far as like acting wise and like just being like pure villainy, like pure like a menace to society. And they
I don't know how to feel about Michael B. Jordan as a Killmonger. I liked it. I liked the character and what he meant to the film. But now the more I think about it, like, it's just his presentation of it was kind of funny.
That's what it is to me, bro.
Hey, what's up, auntie?
That was
I fight for my ancestors.
That's really what it was. It was
just like
it was some bull. He
was a bull.
I felt like he just hung around
a good fighter bull.
A bull from Brooklyn or something, right? He just got sturdy. He just used to get sturdy in the middle of anywhere.
Yeah, he was too sturdy in the first Black Panther. I don't even know how to describe how I'm feeling, but it was just sturdy, and he had all these bumps on his chest.
But it just seems so out of place. You know what I mean? And I
no, overall, I'm not gonna bash Killmonger. He was tough.
He was tough, but
he was also another great character.
Just I think the creative direction that he took with it was a little off for me. That's the only way I would say it. But I think, again, going back to both movies, this is why I think the second one was better. Neymar really carried this movie.
Neymar? The great soccer player?
No, my fault. Neymar. Whatever you said. Kukulakan. What you want to say?
Only I could call him that. The people from his tribe. You could call the enemies call him Namor.
Not more. Not
Isn't that hard to say Namor?
not more. I don't like rolling my R's.
Roll it. Roll that tongue, boy.
Hey, yo, come on. You killing me right now. Relax. Namor was tough. Way better villain than I think in the first one. And I just think there's too many things that stack up in this one that I could put it far back. Like if I'm not gonna give it the number one spot of Marvel movies, is definitely a top 4, top 3 for me. If I'm not, if I have to watch it again or watch the other ones and see. But this one was up there, bro.
I gotta think on that.
Everything was great about it. Everything. And the only thing you had bad to say about it was Shuri's acting. But then again, this goes into a little deeper because they said, so they filmed this movie during 2020, the COVID pandemic. And they said that the actress gave them a tough time because she believed that the vaccine was like a government conspiracy and like, it was like gonna kill you.
Yeah, there was
like
all this.
There was rumors coming out.
Just wasn't vibing.
So she wouldn't show up. They said she didn't show up back to the set for a little bit because until the vaccine stuff went down.
Never.
Yeah, Wakanda for never. She was chalking that whole set. She said, "Forget Chadwick Boseman."
Right.
Alligator tears.
Spreading COVID all over.
So they said she was a rough go at it. So maybe that played into her performance. But all in all, it was a great movie, man. And then the song that we played for in the beginning, "Destruction" by Toby and Cruz Control, was the trailer song for that movie as well.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't even peep that.
You didn't even know that?
I mean, I watched the
trailer,
but I didn't recall that was a song.
Yeah.
So that's why you played it.
That's why I played it. Yeah.
Cool, man. You are really good at this podcast and stuff.
Thank you.
It's like riding a bike, like we never left.
Right.
Oh, we did left.
We did left.
We left for several times.
We left for dead. But no, man, I think all in all, just to like round it out and give my final thought on this, I gotta give it like a 9 or a 10, man. In my opinion, 9.5 up there for me. I thought the movie was great. I just thought it was excellent all the way around.
I would go
Definitely the best movie of this phase.
I would go like an 8.
8.
Yeah.
Highest 9. Like if you wouldn't go like 9.5.
I'll give it an 8, and if I get to rewatch it, maybe go to like 8.5.
Really? So it don't even reach a 9 for you?
Yeah, I just think without Chadwick Boseman, it's really, really hard to replicate the specialness of it.
So Shuri's acting really brought it down for you.
It's not even about that. That was, and for people watching, when y'all see it, you know, you can make your own determination. But for me, it wasn't necessarily about that. It's the fact that it's just literally impossible to recast and also replicate what he brought to the table.
Yeah,
It was like,
yeah.
So I will say this little spoiler in the beginning, in the montage, where they show the Marvel Studios thing. It was just like showing clips of different moments from Chadwick Boseman, and it was like he was amazing.
Yeah.
Like he was that character. You know what I mean? So 8 for me.
8. Great movie, all in all. We both can agree. Definitely something that controllers you need to check out. We tried to not spoil. I don't think we did any spoilers this segment.
We did good this time.
I think we did good this time. It was definitely something that if you liked Chadwick Boseman just as a person, they tribute a lot of stuff to him. So bring the tissues because you might cry.
If you wanted to see M'Baku die, go see this.
Huh? You gonna drop a bomb like that at the end? Huh?
Oh my bad. Oh my bad. Who covers their mouth like that? You everything with Come on, let me talk to you.
Don't listen to Dave. He's not ruining anything for you. But definitely go see the movie. Definitely, hit us up and let us know how you felt about the movie. It'd be great to.
And let us know if you see people doing dances in the
movie
aisle.
theater. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that video? People was dancing in the middle of the. They was like, "Yo, I'm just trying to go see the movie," and people said, "Wakanda."
Dressed in all white. When the Wakanda march.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Getting sturdy.
Hey, auntie, what's good? Let me get sturdy with you.
They got sturdy for Chadwick Boseman in the movie.
Those people. If I was in that movie theater, I'd be expecting an apology from those people. Man, those people gotta come to me afterwards. Like, I'm sorry that I ruined your movie theater experience.
About the people dancing.
Yeah, you know how trash you gotta be to like.
Some people just go different. They just got height. They got sturdy. I ain't mad at it.
I still got the popcorn and a large soda in my hand with my Reese's.
Holding it like this.
With my Reese's Pieces.
They danced after the film, Dad.
I still trying to get out the movie theater to go take a dump.
That's true. I gotta go pee. You never have to pee worse than right after the movie.
Let me ask you a question.
And then it'd be a line.
This is just random.
All old white boys in shorts.
This is just random. Would you ruin a moment like that to go to the bathroom?
Like a dancing moment?
Like there's four, you see they're dancing and you standing like on the other side of the door, the bathroom's behind them. Would you be like, excuse me?
Yeah, I would just kind of like. Wow. Cool dance.
You ever heard Destruction by Toby and Cruz Control?
Throw a nice silent fart right as I pass. I'm good for a silent fart.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
And I'll kind of do like this to look like somebody else did it.
Yeah.
Throw them off the scent.
But nah.
What else we got, Dave?
Listen, Dave, I was we got to talk about this situation. Something that's been big, blowing up ever since it happened. Mm-hmm. And earlier I said, apologies. They got to give me an apology, and this is another person who owes a lot of people an apology, and it's a big subject. So why don't we just jump right into it? If we all look to my left, but I don't know what the way you're looking at, man, right here, Dave has a discography of
a distillery
of all of Kanye West albums. And if you haven't heard yet, or
why are you saying it like he died?
Huh? Because his career is dead. His career is dead. Yeah, it is.
He just gonna try and sell Skechers now.
His career is dead. If you haven't heard yet, Kanye West has been going AWOL and been jumping the gun on a lot of stuff.
You know what AWOL stands for?
Away from. It stands like you left combat, like you left your soldiers or something like that. But I don't know what is it. All right, Dave. Why you keep looking at me?
I'm asking
you been in the army before?
Actually, yes.
How many push-ups can you do?
I was the first brigadier.
You be the only one in the army can't do a push-up. No, but
why you got to do a push-up to be in the army? That's a good question. Why is that like a prerequisite? Like everybody just got to do push-ups.
Dave, if you can't push up,
do you think even the admin people that go, if you can't work in an office at the army, they got to do push up?
If you can't push up your body weight, then you can't hold your team up. Like what if you're like your platoon soldier person gets shot and you got to carry him on your back, but you can't even carry yourself up off the ground. Like you can't even pick yourself.
What if you work in the
IT department,
mess hall,
or you fix air conditioners or something like that?
No, you just like serving food.
You still got to do a push up. You got to know how to rumble though. And usually the people who serve food is like, they still rumble. They don't want to fight. They want to just serve food for their country. Thank you for your service. All right, let's get back on topic. We got off topic. Anyway, if you haven't heard, Kanye West has been going off the rails with a bunch of his stuff. Mm-hmm. Right now he got dropped by, what is it again? Who was the company? Adidas, was it? He got dropped by Adidas. He lost a lot of his money, and it all started off.
Really, the big fish.
Yeah, but it all started off with a tweet. So we tried to pull up multiple articles just to kind of get a little timeline of what happened. What did he say? What led to it? So, I think the first thing that was funny.
Nothing.
I think the first thing that led to it was Kanye West during his fashion week in Paris, right? Him and I think whose daughter? It was somebody's daughter or it was some girl. Was it that girl Candace Owens or something like that? Him and another woman were wearing White Lives Matter hoodies at the Paris fashion show.
I think Candace Owens was there.
Well, I think she was there too.
Yeah.
But I think the picture that came out was somebody else, like some other person. But White Lives.
Right. It's fascinating to think it started like around there. He really, this thing snowballed.
Yeah, it snowballed. So he's wearing the White Lives Matter hoodie. Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son, actually was at the show. Tweeted out, "I'm leaving this. I can't support this." He was literally got up and walked out the show once he saw everybody wearing the hoodies. I can't support this. This is a protest to my protest.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth.
So that's what he said when he saw the hoodie. Fast forward, October 9th, Kanye West puts on Twitter and then falls asleep afterwards. So he tweets this out late at night and then goes to sleep.
He said, I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people.
Yo. And then went to sleep like nothing happened.
I'm pretty sure it's DEFCON, not DEFCON. That's not even the proper phrasing.
Oh, DEFCON.
DEFCON, I think.
No, it is DEFCON.
Like death?
DEF, not
Yeah.
DEATH.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's DEF con. It's not death. I'm going DEFCON.
And then he just fell asleep.
And then he just went to sleep and let that tweet rock. Everybody was going bananas on that tweet. Everybody was going nuts.
Like Twitter deleted it, I think.
Yes, Twitter deleted it, and I think they blocked him after that as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He got blocked for a little bit.
I think they slapped him too.
I didn't see any of that.
Elon Musk slapped him.
So then it keeps going. So then Kanye, he does that, and then Dave, he goes on Drink Champs.
Yeah.
Very notable podcast, very funny. I think everybody should check that podcast out. Ran by Nori and the other
DJ EFN.
the DJ EFN. I don't want to get his name wrong. Has a bunch to say on that podcast too.
He was trying to do like this press tour.
Yeah.
He went on the Shop, LeBron James show on HBO.
And they took that episode off.
They took it off. They were like, we're not going to put this out. So he's now trying to go everywhere he can to speak his piece. I think he wanted to go on the Breakfast Club
Yeah.
with Charlamagne. They wasn't trying to have it.
Yeah.
Nori takes him on the Drink Champs. He goes on there, starts bugging out. Double down. And he had this. He has this whole message about Jewish people and conspiracies about how they run things, but he also had this like, he felt like he was untouchable. He felt like he was such a big influence on the world that he could do and say anything. And the famous quote from Drink Champs was,
Yep.
"I could say anti-Semitic stuff and Adidas can't drop me. I could do whatever I want."
And Adidas can't drop me. He like held it too for a little bit. I could say anti-Semitic stuff and Adidas can't drop me. They dropped him, I think, the day of. They dropped him immediately.
Yeah, I think Drink Champs put it out. They took it down 2 days later.
Yes.
They got all this backlash. There was one other quote in that one that was also highly controversial.
Yes, so in that Drink Champs episode, he continues to talk about random things, and he goes into the George Floyd situation. Now, for those who don't remember, George Floyd was killed by cop putting a knee on his neck to where he was sick.
Minneapolis, I think.
Yeah, Minneapolis, saying he couldn't breathe. Cop was later found guilty of manslaughter. I think it was manslaughter, right? Or something like that. But the cop was found guilty and is spending some time in jail, I believe, right now. So Kanye goes on there and he says that George Floyd was on drugs and that was ultimately his demise. It wasn't the knee to the neck. It was the fentanyl in his system that killed him, not the cops.
And then he was like, his knee wasn't even on his neck all that bad or whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't that serious. His knee was just a little on his neck. it was like a neck
Like he
chip.
was there.
Right. All right. It's actually ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, that was nutty.
so then
That was very nutty.
George Floyd's family sues Kanye West for $250 million. They still have the lawsuit up, and they sued him for falsely claiming that Kanye or that Floyd was killed by fentanyl and not the police brutality. And what's that word called? Defamation, right? Right. So he's now
proud of you.
he's now going through that lawsuit, and I can't believe I got a high five for saying a word correct.
What's that, defamation?
So now, fast forward to today.
He's a broke boy.
Not broke because he's making a lot more money.
He is. He's making way more money than. No, but he's.
I
I don't know, man. It's like
It's weird, right?
And look, we could talk a lot about the anti-Semitism or whatever, and also I know there's a lot of people who care about like, you know, when Kanye does this and says this about a certain group, there's all this action, but then is the same energy kept when it's about black folks or, you know, Latinx folks, whatever. We could talk about the racial stuff. I want to more talk about him because to me, it's like Kanye was definitely among the top tier of artists of this generation, just like from what his output. Musically, art wise, right? And just the impact. And it's like, I think I get what he was saying on Drink Champs in terms of him feeling like he's at the top of the pyramid. So he could just, he can do different things and suffer less repercussions because that's what comes when you are a super mega celebrity superstar. Yeah. You get a lot of concessions. But I think he's reached a point where people are like, this is not just smart, like, controversialness where you're trying to get a buzz going or it's a rollout. He legit seems like he's unhinged. That's the key difference. Yeah. And it's in that vein, it's sad to me because it's like something's really off. Yeah. With the bull, for real. And I mean that, like, I need more Kanye beats. Like, I hate to make it simple, but like you have a gift to give to the world. It's your beats, it's the music you make, and all this stuff is just what's the, I don't know. It's rough. You never want to like minimize somebody to their art, but this kind of ties a little bit to like the whole R. Kelly conversation. Right. It's like he created an art, he put it out that a lot of people enjoyed and consumed, but then he has this side of him in his life that's like, you're really a nut. You're among the top nuts of people, of humankind. Right. Like you're foul. But then you make this great art. So it's like it kind of messes with you and there's a conflict.
And here's the thing too about the whole Kanye situation, because I am a big believer that people should be able to speak their truth and what they feel. Now, what I also believe in is that you can't be surprised and you can't be upset when there's repercussions to what you say. So I believe that you could come, like Kanye could say this. If he wanted to, he could say this, but he can't be taken back and he can't be, oh, like what's going on here for what people are doing. Don't call out your company, Adidas, that is giving you this $1 billion contract, because it's a lose-lose on each side. Adidas is losing out on a bunch of money because of this, and so is Kanye. Because now they lose out on a designer who was making these perfect shoes and everybody was buying them. They were expensive. Nobody's going to go to Adidas
to buy. You ever tried on a pair of Yeezys?
I heard they mad comfortable.
I never
had one either, but I heard they really comfortable.
I ain't gonna try one now. Them shoes probably gonna be like,
they worthless. Not even, bro.
Oh, they probably gonna be worth full.
No, bro. I saw that people, somebody tried to donate their shoes to like a Goodwill, and Goodwill denied them, John. Dave, I swear on everything I love, if I could pull up the photo,
they won't exist.
That's exactly what they said. That's exactly what they said. Somebody tried to donate. Maybe the internet fooled me once, you know what I mean? But this is what I saw.
You telling me somebody
sent it to a Goodwill. It was I don't know who it was, but somebody posted a picture that they sent their Yeezys to a Goodwill and would receive something back saying, we won't accept these shoes. I'm just being honest. I saw a bull. He had like 13 or 14 pair of Yeezys, different kinds. Burned them all. Just burned them because he hates Kanye. He doesn't support what he does.
I seen a bull. He tied the laces and threw it on the telephone wire, and the telephone wire threw it back. Not even the telephone wire wanted them.
But this all could be rigged, like from what I'm seeing on, like people could just be boasting or whatever. But the truth is that people really hate him now, and people really are disgusted by what he did and what he said.
The opposite. Them shoes are going to be worth more because now they're going to be like collector's items before Kanye.
But nevertheless, I say that because Kanye does this, and then it sparks another incident, and people are saying because of Kanye, this specific incident kind of blew up a little more. But Kyrie Irving situation,
yeah,
and Dave Chappelle, who actually Dave Chappelle did an SNL yesterday.
He hosted.
He hosted SNL yesterday. Check out his monologue. Had a great monologue. He talks about literally all of this. He talks about the Kanye, the Kyrie situation. His joke was that Kanye got so much in trouble that people got mad at Kyrie Irving. Like they have so much anger towards Kanye that it floated over to Kyrie.
He also somehow got wrapped up in anti-Semitic controversies.
So
Kinda nuts.
So just explain this Kyrie.
But it wasn't the same, to be clear.
No, not
It wasn't the
not
same,
at all.
Subject matter.
Not at all. So basically what happened was Kyrie went on Twitter, and this was the only thing that happened. Kyrie went on Twitter October 17th or 27th and tweeted the link to a video or to a movie called Hebrews to Negroes Wake Up Black America. And this was a 2018 film that I'm reading off of the New York Times. It says it was driven by anti-Semitic tropes about Jewish people lying about their origins. And it says that it made outlandish claims that the Holocaust never happened. That was like the big thing that
The Holocaust.
the Holocaust never happened. So he posted on his Twitter just the link, no comment, no anything else. He just posted the link. And then he made an Instagram post with a screenshot that he of the film's rental page. And then he's linked his Twitter to that post on Instagram. And it was like a part of his story. So that story within 24 hours was taken away. And then within 3 days, he deleted that tweet of the movie. So obviously everybody up in arms saying Kyrie's anti-Semitic. They asked him to come out and apologize. And they asked him about like, what did he think about all this? Like, what did he do? And let me get to how he responded to this. So he responds, they ask him in the interview, and he responds, history is not supposed to be hidden from anybody. I'm not going to stand down on anything I believe in. I'm going to get stronger because I'm not alone. I have a whole army around me. You didn't do the pinkies. So then after he said all that, he never apologized. So then people are like, dude, you have to come out. You have to apologize. He's again, not apologizing. He comes out and he says like, what was the exact quote that he's like, I know what I am, so I cannot be anti-Semitic. I think that was the exact quote.
They asked him like, are you anti-Semitic? Right. And instead of saying no, he was like,
I can't be anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic because
I know what I am.
The Negroes are
right. And finally, he just said, I'm aware of the negative impact of my post towards the Jewish community, and I take responsibility. I do not believe everything in that documentary was true or it reflects my morals and principles.
But that was too little too late.
Yeah, that was a little too late. So because of that, the Nets then came out and said he
suspended the ball and he had to do 19 things.
Yo,
he had to wear an I Heart Jews t-shirt.
Yo, and what's crazy is like, I'm trying to find
the list of demands was nutty.
Yeah. So he gets suspended by Nike, right? And then let me find the 5 things that he has to say.
He had to watch the episode of Hey Arnold when Harold got his bar mitzvah. Adonai Elohecha.
When Harold had his bar mitzvah. All right. So in order to come back into the league, Kyrie has to apologize and condemn the film. Right. Make a $500,000 donation to anti-hate causes.
Right.
Complete a sensitivity training.
Right.
Complete an anti-Semitic training.
Right.
And meet with ADL and Jewish leaders.
Right. And watch the episode of Hey Arnold when Harold got a bar mitzvah.
Right. That's not the end. That's at the end. I just forgot about it.
Oh, and the I Heart Jews t-shirt.
And the I Heart Jews radio t-shirt. Oh, no. And then I missed one thing. And the final thing, it was 6 things. Mm-hmm. So those 5 things, plus he had to meet with the team owner to demonstrate understanding of the situation.
Right. He has to show up to the meeting with a yarmulke on. L'chaim. Nice to chat with you. I've learned so much.
He's got to be spinning a dreidel on his palm like this. Just like this when he walks in. I understand. No, but
we are not anti-Semitic on this podcast. It's all jokes.
It's all jokes. Everybody knows that.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that's true. It's all jokes. So he meets with the owner. The owner tweets it out. Me and Kyrie met today. I don't think Kyrie
said it's not good enough.
No, the owner didn't say that.
Yeah, he did.
Bro, I swear. Hold on. I swear I read the tweet.
He said he still got work to do.
But I thought the owner said that he was like, hold up. Now you're gonna make me. Because I thought the owner had said that he was okay. No, this was from.
I'm talking about just recently. The owner was like, yeah, Kyrie, we met. He still got some work to do. And he's still like suspended at the moment. Kyrie not playing?
He's still, huh?
Kyrie's not playing in the game?
No, I know, but I'm thinking.
Forget about this. Let's talk about the subject.
Okay.
Is this nutty, yes or no?
Oh, yeah. I agree with what LeBron James said.
LeBron James.
So LeBron James said he believes Kyrie should play. He said he came out with his apology. He did end up apologizing for the situation, and he let everybody know that he doesn't believe in that in what some of this film was saying, and he is not anti-Semitic. Other than that, all this extra stuff LeBron said was a little bit too extra and a little bit too much. I agree that you're putting a person in a box and saying you do these 6 things and you could come back. It's sort of like it's sort of like, yeah, like we kind of we own you now. We got you by
That's always been the case though.
We got you by the balls now.
Let's talk about the real. Forget all this articles and all that. The reality is, I've always felt this. When you work in a system, you have to acknowledge that the system exists. Anybody who thinks they operate within a system and then they can like somehow supersede it, you're just nutty. Like, I know that some people want to like be hopeful that they can make change, but the reality is the world has been this way for a long, long time. And that's not me being defeatist, but unless we all came together on one accord, literally anybody who's like minoritized or marginalized, it's gonna be the people who run it, they run it. The people who don't, they don't. And you for Kyrie to be like, I'm anti this, I'm anti that, I don't believe in this, I don't align with that, but you still want a ball in the NBA that's has its set of rules and everything. It's just, you're like climbing an uphill battle. So he was always going to lose this battle.
Yeah.
So really, it's like, you probably shouldn't have even came out your face and said any of that stuff. I know because of the whole vax thing and how he sat out a good part of the season because of the vax rules or whatever, he's kind of sour on the media and the team is kind of sour on him.
Right.
But like, this is the consequences you face when you say something like this so publicly. Mm-hmm. So even this apology, we know is nutty. He don't believe that he apologized. His real reaction was what he did first. He liked that movie. He thought it was truthful or whatever. He also has all these other conspiracy theories that he believes. The way Kanye feels, even though I think they're a little separate because I think something's off with Kanye. Like, it's not adding up in his brain right now. Like, just humanness. But for both of them, they are trying to like buck a system that's not about to be bucked.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
It's never going to be bucked. So
not at all.
Kanye was telling his truth in the beginning. Kyrie was telling his truth in the beginning. Those truths come with consequences. The moral of the story for me is you probably shouldn't have shared your truth. Just keep it to yourself. Figure out a different way to get your message across or to influence people with your message. That's not the way you did it, because you were liable to have all this stuff happen to you. So in that point, I agree with you that like this is the consequences that come with it and you shouldn't be surprised. But my thing is, the intentionality in the first place was you think you're trying to like inspire change. You're not about to change this big machine.
And what was interesting is
NBA or fashion and music and this and that, the way they was, these things they're trying to influence.
And what was interesting is you have to, I feel like if you're going to say something like this, you have to really, really, really think about it.
Really.
And really, you have to be prepared to say it in a way. So let me give you an example. Dave Chappelle, and this quote really stood out to me. That's why I want everybody to watch his monologue that he did in SNL yesterday. But I don't know did you see it? Mm-hmm. You saw the whole thing? So the quote that Dave Chappelle said in his monologue was, if a bunch of black people do it, it's called a gang. If a bunch of Italian people do it, it's called the mob. But if it's a bunch of Jewish people do it, it's a coincidence and shut up about it. So it's like Dave Chappelle was able to get across his point of how he feels, but it was a comedy. It was funny. People laughed in the audience. People laughed behind him. Everybody was having a good time, but it was like calculated, in my opinion. It was sort of like he found a way to kind of get his point across without offending anybody or without making people like call him anti-Semitic or say, what does that mean, Dave? What do you mean what do you mean it was just a coincidence?
He's been getting some backlash too.
You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Like Dave Chappelle has been has done all this stuff and is still in the limelight, still hasn't lost money. He's still got supporters behind him. So you're going to have to do this stuff. You have to be calculated in what you do. If you're going to come and say a statement and put yourself out there and your beliefs, you have to be ready. And I feel like Dave Chappelle studies this. I feel like he memorizes it. I feel like he has the right people around him that when he speaks, when he says his jokes to people and when he bounces it off of people, they give him the right, push and the right way to how to say it and what to do with it. With that being said, it's like Kyrie and Kanye just came out and did some stuff that they really just put it out there with no subjects, with nothing else more than like flat out, I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. And then Kyrie just posted a video that said that the Holocaust never happened.
You keep saying the Holocaust, and it just is hilarious.
What is it?
I don't know. I say Holocaust.
Holocaust?
You saying Holocaust like
It's gonna cost a hell of a lot of.
Sorry.
I don't know, Dave.
I'm not laughing at the Holocaust. I'm laughing at Devin's pronunciation of it.
But yeah, that's just how I feel. You have to be prepared and you have to really, really dig down in order to make us a call like this or to say something like that. I feel like you really have to be ready for it.
The other part of this conversation is how do we look at these celebs who have this like larger than life status, but they really are nuts.
Yeah.
Like they're not super knowledgeable. Nobody has kind of made the connection here, but I know he didn't like it too much and he felt that there was some misportrayals. But when you turn a camera on and just record, it's really hard to like misportray what people are seeing. That Kanye doc on Netflix, I think was very revealing to me as a person who calls himself as a fan of Kanye. Because you saw in the later years, especially post his mom dying, it became a lot of let's just feed his ego because he seems to be so great. It's like, let's just continue to like pump up his greatness. So the people around him, it stopped being about let's like build the friction so that we can find the quality in terms of music, output, artistry, etc. And it was more like, he seems to have a good formula, so let's just give him what he wants. And everybody who started being around him was like, even when he started going off the rails a little bit and would have these outbursts and was betraying his friends, it was like, it's Kanye, so it's cool. And this is what we get now. So he's...
That's true.
You can't put your faith in people and expect people like Kyrie just is a bull who watches conspiracy videos on YouTube. Kanye is just like, he hears three things and he thinks that's everything there is to know about a topic. And he doesn't, these are people who, in a way you could say they're very out of tune with reality for a lot of people.
Did you hear how Kyrie stumbled upon the video? He looked up
his dribbling on it.
No, he said he one day after practice, he went home and he was about to go out. So he was showering and he just wanted to throw something on while he was like taking a shower. So he put the TV on and he Googled his name. And like his Hebrew name is like something, I forgot what the name was. But then he Googled that Hebrew name into Amazon Prime. And that was the first video to pop up. So then he just watched it just because that was his Hebrew name.
Yeah, I don't believe that story.
That's what he said. That's what he told, because that was immediately after.
I never thought if I was bored
to Google your Hebrew name and David.
Yeah, I think my Hebrew name would be David. Bro.
And that's what he said. And then he said he typed that Hebrew name into Amazon to see if there was any videos on it. And then that's what came up. But that was what he said immediately after his first game.
Anything.
After he tweeted the video and then his first game back. So that was his first initial reaction to it. But I don't know.
Who cares, man? These guys are nutty.
Now, Dave, what I wanted to bring to you is because we talked about this like between us outside of the podcast, but you have this back here. We got the people are going to watch this video and say, Dave, are you still supporting his music? What's your stance?
Can people see our whole set? Are you blocking my face with this?
Your face?
Yeah, like, look, this is our old logo right here. Y'all remember this?
Why are you?
That's me. Who's this?
My teeth are white.
Yeah, man, we retired the old logo.
That's cool.
We got a new John, though. You heard? Cruz Control, we back.
All right, stop.
All right, go ahead. Sorry, I'm distracted.
How do you feel about the separation of music from the artist?
I don't care. I'm going to still listen to all this. Even this one right here.
Even the God is
Yay.
the God is great,
That
John.
was terrible. And the God is great, John.
Yeah, yay is trash.
From here back,
Excellent.
still playing it.
Yeah.
Still excellent. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I think. So you're bringing up the topic of separating the art from the artist, whatever.
Yeah. It's something we have to touch on because if it's gonna continue to happen and people are gonna watch the Cruise Control podcast, we're gonna have this up here, so we have to address it. My belly, I'm hungry.
What do you want me to say, Dad? What do you think?
What do I think?
Separating art from art.
I do. Yes.
So you good
Because
be in rotation.
Yeah, because I believe that
What about R. Kelly?
nobody's perfect and everybody has their crazy stuff. Like people have said, like people have killed people for less, and like people have done ridiculous things. But that don't mean you stop watching the movie or you stop listening to the music. I feel like all of us are flawed as humans. We all have our bad for us. But does that mean that because me and you have our bad, that we're not funny, that we don't bring joy to people, that we don't bring smiles to people's faces when we joke around on the podcast? Same thing with like other podcasts and other forms of art. Like there's a lot of directors and actors and stuff out there. Nobody's perfect. It's just that nobody has checked their closet yet. We're all.
I mean, that's a fair point.
We all got skeletons in the closet that is just got a bolt on the closet and it's locked in pretty tight.
I mean, I've seen some people argue with the whole art versus artist thing that it's like if it came out and I was a fan of it and I have it, I own it. Let's say you own the CD or the record or you own it at iTunes. Like I'm gonna keep listening to it because I bought it, whatever. But anything new, I'm not gonna support because it financially supports this person.
Right.
So if Kanye came out with a new album, don't go buy it if you don't agree with him now. That way you're not supporting him financially.
Right.
I don't even know if I necessarily agree with that. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. To me, there is a separation between art and artists because the art is always reflecting some sort of concept. So unless the concept itself was controversial or that I didn't believe in it, I don't see why I need to not like it.
Right.
Because of the person who created it. And also, he was different when he made College Dropout.
Yeah, those first albums, yeah.
He was different then than he is now. And so that art at that time, I don't even think was reflective of what he is now and some of the controversy associated with him. The R. Kelly thing has always been interesting because his music was a lot about like love and intimacy and all that. So then you're like, was he
talking about kids?
Little girls when he was writing this stuff?
Right.
And some of his lyrics was like really hit it on the nose, like talking about age is nothing but a number and all this stuff.
Yeah. Right.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's. I don't think one rule needs to apply to everything, but as far as Kanye goes, he's bugging out right now. He's making a lot of poor decisions for himself, and then also he's impacting other people in a negative way. But come on, bro.
His discography is top notch.
It's
probably the best.
The music is great.
Probably the best.
I don't know. It's there. It's there. I'm not going to take it away. And hopefully, my main goal, going back to my original point, is I hope that he can figure himself out. I hope he can sit down and realize, like, you have a gift to give to this world. Right now, you're not giving that gift. You're giving something else. The energy that he's bringing is just a weirdo kind of energy. Yeah. And he needs to figure out what he needs, what he needs to do to get himself centered again. Because he's bugging out right now. You don't see Jay-Z doing none of this.
Did you see his recent video, Kanye?
I heard about it. I didn't see it.
He called out Jay-Z, Beyonce. He called out LeBron James. He called out like
he's just alienated himself.
Yeah, he called out everybody, and he said like, y'all can't hold me. All of them y'all can hold. Shaq, he called out Shaq again. He was just saying like, I'm unkept. Like you can't hold me down, but you can hold them down.
Yeah, he's like burning bridges. He's people who he's clearly had a good relationship with for a long time. He's like he's willing to crap on anybody who speaks against him, who doesn't agree with him. It's really sad and it's weird. It's like it's unbecoming. So I don't know. Yeah, that's all I got for that.
Yeah. So hopefully, things get better. If not, then I guess it's like you said, it's weird. And hopefully Kanye can. I think he needs help. I hope he finds the help that he needs and he gets back on track with everything. And I hope we see more of him as his music, and I hope we see more him on a better track. But Dave, listen, man, I'll tell you one thing about Kanye, right? Mm-hmm. His music is great. We appreciate his music. But this is a hot button topic that people have been talking about for years. I think we need to bring it to the Cruise Control. Mm-hmm. Does Kanye West make music for rats? What are your feelings?
For rats?
Oh, you haven't heard?
Rats?
Rats, Dave. Rats.
Like a snitch?
No. Not a snitch. Like Tom and Jerry the mouse, the rats.
Like an actual rat.
Like an actual rat. Eat cheese, put it on a string, or put it on a cheese John.
What is a cheese John?
A mouse trap. I couldn't think of the name. Dave, have you not
I got
heard
some cheese John set up around the house?
Dave. So I'm guessing you out of the loop because obviously you're not listening to me right now, Dave. Obviously you're not listening to me. Dave, a study has shown that rats have rhythm just like humans because they're able to bob their head and move to music from artists such as like Lady Gaga and Mozart. You clearly.
Let me see this, John. This is the article?
This is the article.
Rats can bop their heads to a rhythm like humans, the study has found. Researchers monitored rats' head movements while they played music at different tempos. The animals were best at keeping in time with beats between 120 and 140 BPM, similar to humans. Rats can bop their heads to rhythms as humans can and like moving to music by Queen, Lady Gaga, and Mozart. Researchers at the University of Tokyo fitted 10 rats with wireless accelerometers.
How much? Yo,
they put a call out for the rats to participate in the study.
That's crazy. Or they put a flyer in all the sewers.
They put the accelerometers on the rat heads and that could detect the slightest head movements and monitor them while playing several pieces of music.
Yo, an accelerometer. How much does that cost?
Lady Gaga's Born This Way. Yo, play Born This Way real quick. I want to see if the rats pop out the...
So wait.
I don't got no rats in my house, but they'll be drawn to it, right? That's what the study showed?
It says that they dance to it, like they can get down to it.
If we play it right now, will the rats come out and start getting sturdy?
Let's hear it. Yo, if I saw a rat get...
It doesn't matter if you love him or capital H-I-M. Just put your paws up.
Put your paws up.
'Cause you were born this way, baby.
Oh, snap.
That's all the rats.
Where the cheese
My
at?
mama told me when I was young, we're all superstars.
That's the rat laughing.
She rolled my hair, put my lipstick on, in a glass of purple dry.
Easy,
There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, 'cause he
Wow.
made you perfect, babe.
Rats really love that. Rats be like...
She said, put your paws to the sky.
You think there's like... you think there's uncoordinated rats?
There's rat B-boys.
I think the white rats would be uncoordinated with the red eyes.
The mouse or the lab rats. Pinky in the brain.
Yeah, the white rats got no rhythm. The white rats.
And that
white
glass
girl
of
rats.
bourgeois.
Why all white girls go?
But Dave, it doesn't it doesn't stop there. Dave, it doesn't stop there. They said the music included was Born This Way by Lady Gaga, Queens, Another One Bites the Dust,
Right.
Mozart, Piano Sonata, as well as Beat It by Michael Jackson and Sugar by Maroon 5.
That makes sense.
What, Sugar by Maroon 5?
Play that one. You know, rats like sugar.
That's true. That's crazy though. That they really, I mean, the rats might have good taste with the Michael Jackson, but let me listen to this real quick. Is this a bop? Okay.
Everybody, get your red hands up.
Put your right hands up. Put your left hands up. Put your right.
I need your loving.
Rats be like,
When I'm without you,
Tom and Jerry.
something weak. You got me
rats
begging,
doing the Wakanda funeral dance.
needing your love. Just wanna be
Rest in peace, T'Challa.
oh, baby. 'Cause I really don't care where you are. Just wanna be there
Yeah.
where you are. And I got
Yo, this is embarrassing.
Rats just be frolicking through the sewers.
Right? That's crazy. What's wild to me is like,
This what Ratatouille was listening to.
and when he was in the hat,
right here. 'Cause I need
he was controlling the ball by his hair.
somebody.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, just imagine being the artist. Like, just imagine you were Maroon 5 and like your songs being played to lure rats out or something like that. Like, that's gotta be embarrassing, right?
It's tough, yo. If you make music that could be used in scientific studies with rats and little accelerometers on their head,
Yo, how much does an accelerometer cost? That money could be going to like feeding children or something.
oh no.
And they put it on little rats' heads so they could listen to
Oh,
music.
no. They should start a fund to buy some more.
To more accelerometers. And put it on their pinkies. So Dave, it says that
Let's see what the
One
lead author of the study, Professor Hirokazu Takahashi
yes.
from the University of Tokyo, he said, to the best of our knowledge, this is the first report on innate beat synchronization in animals that was not achieved through training or musical exposure. So this is just fresh rats off the street. Play them a fresh beat. They start bopping. They didn't teach them nothing about music.
They was loving it.
These rats didn't play no instruments.
They was loving it.
It was their first exposure. It was just in here, in the corazon.
In their corazon or their little
understand?
rat heart.
This is when music touch your soul. Born This Way touched my soul too.
Is you a rat?
I'm a rat.
You heard it here, folks.
Hey world, I'm a rat. Rat Cruz.
That's nuts. So then, oh, okay. I'm seeing it now. So it says, because I'm curious of like how like is a certain thing. So it says here that the results found that rats had the best beat synchronization in the range of 120 to 140 beats per minute, and that the rats and the human bobbed their head in a similar way during this test. Because not only did they take 10, they took 10 rats, they also took 20 human participants and played the same songs. And the studies show that between 120 and 140 beats per minute, the rats and the humans was both feeling the music.
I wonder if they played Pitbull at the in the study.
Gotta be, bro.
I'd have been like, my head would have been the most
He would have been wearing a neck brace.
anti-head bop.
They would have put a neck brace on for you so you don't bob your head.
I'd have started throwing rats.
That's crazy. Wow. So, and then they said at the end,
Fascinating stuff, bro.
at the end of it, they say that the study found that they preferred beats closer to 120
right.
as similar to the humans.
So they trying to get their heart rate up.
Right.
They
Exactly.
trying to boppity bop.
Yeah. They really trying to get in
Can't
there.
play no slow jams.
Not at all.
Not for a rat.
No, rats need to get it in.
Rats need to turn up. They need to get sturdy. Give me another rat classic, Dad.
Another rat classic.
What they said in the article.
So they said another one bites the dust.
Let's hear it.
Another one bites the dust by Queen.
Let's see. Let me try to put myself in the shoes of a rat.
Okay, here we go.
Let me put on the rat shoes.
What's your rat name? What's your rat name?
And I'm cousins with Squeak. I'm Squeak Jr. actually.
You Squeak Jr. All right, so this Squeak Jr. Right, you are out and about with your rat homies.
Right.
Right, and then you about to raid a refrigerator. and the human in the house puts. Squeak, this Sean tough. Squeak. Look at the movement.
Hey yo, Jerry Chestnut.
Okay, Squeak.
You get in the line, it might be just you two in the line.
Walks further down the street with the brim pulled way down.
It's hard because Dave don't got no neck, so you really don't know where
With the
it's.
sound of his feet, machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway,
Okay.
the bullets rip. To the sound of the beat,
Go ahead, Squeak. Oh, he's getting sturdy on him.
no one bites the dust.
Okay, Squeak.
No one bites the dust.
Okay.
I can see it.
No one bites the dust.
I can see myself in the club with a couple rats. Bibbity bopping, you.
Oh my God. Yo, Dave, listen, I'm getting a headache. I've been laughing a lot this segment. Listen, bro.
Wow.
I gotta ask you a question. Right? It's about that time, people. Is you know what time it is. It's that time of the Cruise Control where we get sturdy with it, right? And when you hear the beat, y'all accustomed to it already. You know what it is. It's top 5 time. Dave,
Man, we really back.
we back, baby.
Control's back.
Let's start the controllers off with a funny one.
Yo,
Go ahead, get it, bro.
yo.
Uh-huh.
Give me the cheese. Give me the cheese.
What
Get
else?
a rat on your knees and give me some please.
What?
Huh? Hold
Did
on.
you say put a rat on his knees? Give me some.
Give me some, please. Yo. Yo, if you a rat, let's get sturdy. I know that you dirty, but guess what? I'm about to turn 30, so I need the music and born this way. Guess what? I can't even say anything about Jews, cause you know I put my shoes on backwards. Then I'm going to the backwoods. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Coming through with the hose, man. And we gonna go to the rat club and get it down. Give me the Corona, so I can drink it during Corona. Virus. Osiris. Climate control. Kyrie don't believe in it. Coming to the spot and you know that we leaving it. Right on Amazon, searching my name. Sweet Junior is my name. What's gonna come up?
All right.
Controversial dot. I'm about to call it dot. About to get sturdy with some rats on the top. Put an accelerometer on my penis head. See it bop. 120 beats per minute. About to beat her down per minute. Beat her down. Peter is down. I'm about to beat her is down. Put my Peter is down.
All right, check it out, yo.
Back, Cruise Control, we back like fat stacks. Call a rat, tell him to chase a cat, cause the cat can't chase him. Cause guess what? Maroon 5.
Hey, sugar. All right.
What we got for the top 5 this week, Dad?
Dave, you did not.
I was just getting, I'm dusting off the skills.
You did not
Freestyle's
give
gonna get better every week as we get back into it. We season 3, did you heard?
season 3 out here. Did you heard me?
Lean a
I
little
can't-
more,
I
dude.
can't get up because I got
Just move the mic.
the mic is not sturdy. You know that. One bump and the mic is flying, dude.
I know, I was fixing mine for like the last 15 minutes.
But nah,
So what the rat said?
nah, listen. So Dave, going off of the last article,
Yes.
I want us to do top 5 songs that rats will dance to.
This is the dumbest. This is how we coming back with the top 5. Let me think on it.
Top 5 rat songs. Top 5 ratty get sturdies.
Wow. Okay, so top 5. So these need to be bibbity bops.
These
Right.
need to be songs that
These
we
need to get the
believe,
heart rate up.
songs and artists that we believe only rats could get down to.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Let's get it. Who won last week?
There was no last week.
All right, then you started off
You want me to start it off?
because you're the hostess with the most.
I'm the hostess with the mostest. Listen, Dave, I gotta tell you like this, right?
What you going? Is this number 5?
This is number 5
Number
for
5,
me.
rat bops.
This is number 5 for me, okay? I gotta listen. There's only one ball, right? When I think about rap music,
Right.
there's only one ball that really comes to mind. right? And he's a boy with actually our last name. And you know, I gotta just
going with this.
I gotta just play like this. Coming in at number 5 for me, Tayo Cruz. Dynamite. Dave, you can see yo, bro. Come on, how many
I
rats?
see like 12 rats walking into the club.
I came to dance, 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 dance. I hit the floor cause that's my plans. I'm wearing all my favorite brands. Give me some space for both my hands. Yeah, cause it goes on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. Yeah, I throw my hands up in the air sometimes. Gotta let go. I wanna celebrate and live my life. Saying,
Just imagine the mice in the club.
let's go. 'Cause we gon' rock this club.
I can't take much more of that song. I gotta pause it.
Wow. Coming in at number 5, Tayo Cruz.
I came out with a haymaker too early, right?
Yeah, I don't even know if I could recover from that. Dude. Wow.
All the rats is already voting for me.
Well, you know, coming in at number 5 for me, I think if rats were on social media, they
Okay.
would definitely have a TikTok.
Okay.
So coming in at number 5 for me, Dev.
Okay.
Let's get Kesha queued up.
You going this way with it.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
what up,
Grab
girl?
my glasses
Hey, what up, girl?
on the door. I'm gonna hit
see a
this
rat waking
city
up.
before I leave.
Okay.
Brush my teeth
Okay.
with a bottle of Jack. 'Cause
How about
when
the,
I leave
sardine
for
can?
the night,
Stretch.
coming back. I'm talking pedicure on our toes. Trying on all our clothes. Boys blowing up our phones. Drop top and playing our favorite CDs. Pulling up to big parties. Getting a little bit tipsy. Don't stop, make it pop.
Yikes.
Tip on my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick-tock on the clock.
What is this?
White rat exclusive.
Let me get you Swiss cheese balls.
DJ.
That's DJ's killer, dude.
DJ.
I danced my little rat legs off all night. That's my number 5.
Yo. You get 2 Swiss cheese
TikTok,
balls.
a rat exclusive.
DJ.
Yo, to think of rats just bopping to this. What's your number 4, Dev?
Dave, my number 4, I gotta go to a classic, bro. All right. You remember our artist Nina Sky?
Of course, Dev.
She used to have the charts on lock, right? Well, Dave, come on now.
She got the sewers on lock.
Now she got the sewers on lockdown. When they close the sewers down and they bring the disco ball in, and you hear this right here. Tell me the rats not getting into this, Dave. Tell me the rats not getting sturdy, Dave. Okay.
Hey, yo, Jerry Chester.
So right now, girls,
Your body, girl.
What else?
the ladies them.
Okay.
Your body, girl. Makes us fellas go. Roll up in the club.
Shout out all my Latinx rats. All my ratones stand up. Wow.
Dave, come on now. That's 2 haymakers.
Sweaty
That's,
rat club right here.
that's 2 haymakers right there. I'm sorry, bro.
Wow.
Let me pause it right there. I don't want you to keep losing so bad.
Wow.
All right, that's 2 haymakers right there that I'm throwing out right at you. And you know I apologize. Like I should have eased my way into it. You feel me? But I had to do it, Dave. I had to do it to you.
Well, for number 4, you know, I think we got to make sure that, for me, I want my top 5 to be something that will touch all rats across the age ranges. You know what I
True.
mean?
True.
So it's not only the young rats that need a bop, But it's some of the old rats. You know, there's rats from the 70s that's still alive today.
That's true.
They need a little disco action.
That's true.
So coming in at number 4 for me
Okay.
is Groove is in the Heart
Oh my
by the
god.
D-Lights. This is a rat bibbity bop
Let's hear it.
for all our disco freaks out there.
Let's hear it.
We're going to dance. We're going to dance. We're going to dance and have some
I can see a rat spinning on his head to this. There's 3 rats b-boying right now in the club.
Dig.
This rat's doing a lot of coke in the bathroom.
The chills that you spill my back filled with
Oh, ecstasy.
satisfaction when we're done.
The rat club's
Satisfaction of
popping
what's to
though.
come. I couldn't ask for another.
What else?
I couldn't ask for another. Your groove, I do deeply dig. No walls, only the bridge. My supper dish, my succotash wish.
Sing it, baby.
What she said? She said my succotash?
Succotash.
Dave, that's the cat from my sucker and succotash, bro.
Come on, dude. That's a deep cut right there. Coming in at number, what was that? 3?
No.
That was 4?
4 for you. Yep, 4 for you. Yep.
Groove is in the Heart.
Wow.
And the little rat heart.
I don't even know how I'm going to recover from that because, you know.
You can't. My list is eclectic right now. You know what I'm saying? Your drawing is all like for the young people.
Well, let me take it back then for you then, brother. I'm thinking
Number 3.
This is number 3 for Dev. Coming in the top 5 songs that rats could get down to. Top 5 songs for rats. Coming in number 3 for me, Dave. Right? I'm thinking I'm in my mind right now. Take a journey with me, right? Mm-hmm. I'm a rat, right? I'm going through the sewers. I'm talking to my homies. I'm like, yo, I need a song right now. It needs to be 120 pieces per minute. I'm trying to get into this club. And you know what I'm trying to do in this club? All I want to do is have some fun in this club. And then I hear this.
Hit it. This ain't no disco. It ain't no country club either.
Yo, if I'm a rat, Dave.
This is LA. All I wanna do is have a little fun before I die. Man next to me, out of nowhere.
Yo, Dave, you can't tell me right now 120 beats per minute.
Bill, Billy, or Mac, or Buddy.
Get off the board. Give me my cheers, man. Come on.
We are drinking beer at noon on Tuesday. The face is a giant car.
Yeah, let's get it, rats.
The good people of the world are washing their cars.
Shout out to all my white rats.
They can in skirts and suits.
Lab rats.
Yo, the good people of the world
Working rat moms.
are washing their car.
Back to the phone company, record store too.
Yo, what is she talking?
But then nothing like Billy and me. 'Cause
These lyrics are snorfing.
just have some fun.
Hey, okay. Let's get it, rats.
Shout out to all the rats working in the office playing B101.
Just have some fun.
The commercial.
I got a feeling I'm not the only
Listen,
one.
All I Want to Do by Sheryl Crow. You feel me?
That's good for like when the rat has to go to the dentist and they're sitting in the waiting room. That's like a nice little bop. You know, you waiting for the dentist to get your 2 front teeth checked.
I ate too much cheese.
Yeah. The doctor's like, look, you need to brush after you eat garbage. Have you tried an electric toothbrush? They're much better than traditional toothbrushes.
Listen, man. Can't be mad, bro. I'm frying it right now. The rats is loving me right now, bro. The rats are feeling me right now. They're like, yo, Dev right here. We going to Club Dev, all right?
All right, coming in at number 3 for me. Like I said, my top 5 for the rats is going to be eclectic. So, you know, we did a couple bops, but sometimes I need to, you know, make sure that there's something for the rock rats.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So coming in at number 3 for me,
Okay.
I'm going to go with some 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, okay.
And this one has a message for the rats.
Okay.
Go ahead and play that first track for me, Dad.
Okay, I feel you. Oh, You switched it up on us. The hand that feeds by the 9 Inch Nails. Go ahead, Dave. Tell Namor you're crazy.
You're keeping in step. Got your chin held high and you feel just fine 'cause you do what you're told. But inside your heart and it's black and it's hollow and it's cold.
I want somebody on the other side doing the opposite.
How deep do you believe?
Hey.
Will you bite the hand that cheese?
See, if you're a rat, you can't bite the hand that feeds. You understand?
Right.
You gotta take it on how you can get it. Can't you see a rat mosh pit to this?
A rat mosh pit.
That's my number 3. Bite the hand that feeds.
Okay.
9 Inch Nails.
Okay. I respect
Again,
it.
my list is going all around the spectrum. You know what I mean? Every rat is gonna be identified within my top 5.
Okay,
They're gonna have a little something for each rat.
That is true. And I
think I'm blowing you out the water right now, Dev. You got a couple chances more to get with it.
Oh, do I got a couple? Well, here goes one of my couples.
Went from Mr. 305, Dade County.
Who makes better rap music?
All around the world.
Who makes better mouse music, Dave?
We're international.
Dave.
International.
Answer me.
International. So international. You can't catch me, boy. I'm overseas at about 100 G for show. Don't test me, boy.
Don't test me, boy.
Cause I rap with the best of show. 305 to the death of me. Cremate my body, let the ocean have what's left of me. But for now, forget about that. Blow the whistle, baby, you the referee. You put it down like New York City.
The rats is going crazy right now in the club.
Football, but I've touched down everywhere. I don't play baseball, but I've hit a home run everywhere. I've been to countries and cities.
Dave. Look at me while I'm talking to you.
If I was a rat, I would have walked out there. I would have took my accelerometer off and walked out to study.
Dave, can we do a bar breakdown?
No.
For the rats?
No.
Dave, I don't play football, but I touch down everywhere.
Everywhere?
I don't play baseball, but I hit a home run everywhere. Everywhere?
Come on, Dev. You gonna keep putting me through this?
Yo, the double, triple, quadruple entendres in that joint, bro. He's not. Listen, I know all the rats right now. Listen, if you in the Cruise Control right now and you listen to you a controller, right? Y'all got mice in your house. Put us on blast and let us know which mice come out and do a headstand, do a flare, and catch a bandana out of the sky. Let me know because Dave's hating right now. But I know all my music is made specifically for mice and rats, and they dancing right now to it. That's what they want to do. Come on now, bro. Don't play me like that. What you got? Look, he can't even recover. I won.
Right.
We see it on the cam. I won.
Coming in at number 2 for me. I just can't acknowledge anything Pitbull. Okay? Coming in at number 2 for me.
Uh-huh.
This is where we separate.
Oh, are we?
This is where we separate.
Okay.
Dev, I'm going to go with a verified bibbity bop. Okay?
Okay.
Planet Rock.
What?
This is for all my breakdancing rats. Put your Adidas sweatsuit on.
My Africa Bambaataa?
Play the track for me, Dad.
There's no way this is 120 beats per minute. There's no way this is 120 beats per minute.
Feel it. Count your pulse.
There's no way this is 120 beats per minute.
Count your pulse.
There's no way.
Just get on down.
Listen, y'all gonna have to count this, y'all.
Just getting so fucking out here.
You can't see rap pop out of this?
It's time to chase your dreams. About to sleep, make your body get down. Let your soul lead the way. Shake it now. Go, ladies. It's a
easy, senor.
Oh my God. There's no way. That's cheating. Dad. That's cheating. That's not 120 beats per minute.
Yes, it is.
That's way more than that.
That's 121 beats per minute. I looked it up. Exactly.
Oh my God. All right. Coming in number 1 for me. Because there's not one person on this earth I could think more that makes music for rats better than this person right here. All right. This boy right here, when he was born, it was his mom whispered in his ear, "You're gonna make music for mice one day. The rats and the mice of the world are gonna gather around just to listen to you. You're gonna get thousands of billions of streams." Then he said, "I got you, Ma." And then he played this song for her right here. Played this right here for her.
I know you've been hurt
Babe.
by someone else.
Can't you see the mice there?
Tell by the way
Can you see the mice getting sturdy in the camera?
carry
I see a rat like
yourself. If you let me,
That's how you gotta eat cheese.
here's
Like,
what I'll do.
This you see a bad mice joint on the corner. Like,
Of you. I've loved and I've lost.
this is for all my island rats.
listen.
On the mouse trap.
I've asked about you and they told me things.
Come on, bro.
Wow.
Telling me the mice heartbeat ain't coming up right now, dude.
No fun, please don't be so ashamed. I know you've had yours. We know they won't get you like I.
Hold on to your accelerometers. It's about to get real greasy in here.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I hit you with like 3 or 4 haymakers today, bro. And I hit that one right there. That was the song that knocked out Israel Adesanya yesterday in that fight, bro. That was what the opponent was listening to.
Wow.
Take Care by Drake and Rihanna.
Well, coming in at number 1 for me,
Okay.
the bop of all bops.
Oh.
This is a bop for a rat, a goat, a Komodo dragon,
Okay.
the House of the Dragon,
Okay. And
a lizard,
ooh, so
and humans.
and us.
This is for all my thought rats,
Oh snap!
all my baddie rats.
Wow, the ratties with the fatties.
Coming in at number 1 for me
Uh-huh.
is the Thong Song by Cisco.
This is not a hunt, Dave. This
thing right here is letting all the ladies know what guys talk about.
This is 120 beats.
You know, the finer things in life.
It's like,
check it out. Ooh, that dress so scandalous. And you know another nigga couldn't handle it. So you're shaking that thing like who's the ish? With a look in the eye so devilish. You like to dance on the hip hop spots. And you cruise to the cruise to connect the dots. Not just urban, she liked the pop. Cause she was living la vida loca. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Baby, move your butt.
sing it to the rat, Dave.
Sing it again. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? All night long. Let me see that thong.
Are you ready? Put your hands up right now. Get it poppin'.
Thong. I like it when the beat go. Baby, make your booty go.
look at the Long Island iced cheese.
A Long Island iced cheese.
I'm tipsy right now.
Yo, a Long Island iced cheese there? That was terrible, dude. I'm good.
Come on, make up a
No
drink.
daps for that. No daps for that.
Come on, man. The Thong Song. Definitely not 120 beats per minute. I know that.
Look it up.
The mice is not feeling that
You don't
song.
even know how to
right now.
calculate beats per minute, dude.
I did. I Googled it. I let somebody else do it. Wow. Ended it off with a thong song, which is clearly not 120 beats per minute, but I'm gonna let it slide because, you know, equality and stuff. But that's crazy to me, bro. You just cheated on the last song.
I mean, what you want me to do? That's what the rats needed. In a time like this, where there's all this anti-Semitism happening, you know what I mean?
The rats need the thong song.
We losing people left and right. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace, Offset.
No, take off.
Take off.
Rest
My
in
bad.
peace, take off.
Glad you still here, Offset. Rest in peace, Take Off. Rest in peace, Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah, that's true. And the bull who did the original Batman voice just died.
And the bull who did the original Batman voice. We needed that. We needed this rat liberation.
The thong song. Oh my God.
And I think I took it. Listen, vote for me. We on YouTube now. Look at me in my eyes when I tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Vote for me. Why? Because I'm just significantly better than Devin.
What? That's not fair.
Hey.
Listen, y'all, you know how we do it at the end of every episode. Follow us on our socials.
Wow.
At DevFu.
Yes.
At Dave Cruz 267. Follow us on Facebook, Dave Cruz, Dev Cruz, or follow the Cruz Control Podcast at Cruz_Control Pod on Instagram and the Cruz Control Podcast on Facebook. Also, one more thing. Our YouTube page is up. It's running. It's electrifying.
It's easy and you are.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube now, just go ahead. That should be somewhere.
And it's in our link.
Somewhere over here is
on
the subscribe
Instagram,
button.
on TikTok, on Facebook.
I forgot about our TikTok too.
You did.
Cruz Control Pod on TikTok. Follow us on there as well. YouTube page, follow us, subscribe, and hit the little bell, John, so you can get notified when we drop a funny video and stuff.
Listen, we are back. Subscribe to the YouTube. Like, comment. Give us your top 5 rat songs.
And vote for me this week.
Wow, man. It feels good to be back.
It feels great to be back. To everybody who checked in, who listened in, who kept on top of us about bringing the show back, you know we love y'all. We know we appreciate y'all. We are hoping and we have our heads held high that the YouTube page and all these added things that we're doing this season is going to take the Cruise Control to the next level. And thank you guys so much for always listening in to us and always supporting us, because we couldn't do it without you guys. So on behalf of Dave Cruz and Dev Cruz, we love you guys. Thank you for listening. Dave, you got you got anything to say? Anything you want to leave it off on? You know what we do at the end of every episode. It's song time, baby.
I just want to say I'm glad to be back. Shout out to all the rats out there.
Mm-hmm.
We love you. Shout out to everybody listening. Sorry we took so long, but guess what? It was with a purpose. We back better than ever. I look as good as ever. Dev look as ugly as ever.
Questionable.
And we back, baby. Cruise Control.
You get in the line. It might be just you two in the line.
I thought that was the DJ yell. That was the TJ yell. Whoops. Yeah, take us out with something, man.
I wanna take things slow. Put my mind in cruise control.